is now back up to 80-mile-an-hour sustained winds with, as of 2 a.m., a pressure that's down to 964 millibars. That's a drop of 10 millibars over the last pressure that we had from reconnaissance aircraft. So this is becoming more and more tropical. 24 hours ago, we saw it more or less headed right toward Charleston and the Grand Strand to the northeast of Charleston. It made a hard right. It was looking very fuzzy. The eye was not showing up well, and things were not together at all. Now we have a very well-defined tropical system again over these warm Gulf Stream waters. It's gained energy and also organization, but still to the north there's a trough that is not purely tropical, so there's a little bit of activity nonetheless. That trough giving us some heavy rain all the way up to the Jersey Shore, New York City, and Connecticut. Our front, which we thought might link up with Irene before it moved on out, is still out in the Appalachians and Ohio Valley, and Irene is tapping the tropical environment instead and staying tropical right until it leaves the U.S. coastal area. It never did make landfall. Myrtle Beach, 4 inches, Charleston, 3.9, and 2 3/4 in Wilmington. Some areas inland got more than that. We can look at the estimated precipitation from about 8 Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. Some 5-6 inch estimates offshore, mainly 3 to 6 in an area that really didn't need it, especially the watersheds of the Tar River, the Neuse River, the Cape Fear River. Tremendous flooding from Floyd, and then aggravated by future rain events that came after that. Still, the Neuse River in flood before this system hit, so you've got more flooding on the way in some of these rivers, and I'm sure a lot of homes have been taking on water. So that heavy rain continues in connection with Irene. We're looking at up to an inch more southwest Connecticut, around New York City, but more so Long Island, probably southeast Connecticut. 5-mile-per-hour top winds back up there as the pressure drops, a drop of 10 millibars since the previous reading we had, 964. So Hurricane Irene has found some warm waters off the Carolina coastline, is now moving along with the flow in the atmosphere in a tropical environment, not really linked up directly with that front to the west. So the good news is it's headed on out to sea. Centered 40 miles south-southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. It's in a hurry, and good news for interests on the East Coast, but not soon enough to head off some more flooding in North Carolina and some street flooding in Virginia. A lot of the watersheds, the Tar River, the Neuse River, the Cape Fear River, getting hit hard again with anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain, so you know those rivers are going to go up again in an area that's gotten ravaged from Floyd and other rainfall events since Floyd and now Irene. Dry air, though, looping around the Carolina coastal plain down to Georgia and Florida, so no rain there. A beautiful moonlit overnight period. Weak frontal system.